Okay, Nigerians, those of you who support Senator Natasha, those in support of suspension, those in support of Senate President Akpabio, make una come. I have little information for you. You know one of the reasons why this country, Nigeria, no fit move forward? It is because we as Nigerians, there is no limit to waiting we fit tolerate as bad leadership. There is no nonsense we cannot take from our leaders. Nigerians will be like understanding girlfriend. No matter what thing they do to us, we go understand and we go dey patient. And you know one thing about Nigerian leaders, they go continue to dey test your ability to take bad leadership and nonsense. And the more you show them say you are ready to understand without pushing back, the more the situation go get worse. So if you've been thinking say 9th Senate they bad, the 10th one go show you say there's something called worse. If you've been thinking say Buhari bad, the person will go come after Buhari, go tell you say no worry, now maybe they turn fura for Buhari. I go show you, I go deal with you now. If this video too long, I go cut and post part 2 and 3 because I've already posted part 1. You can go and listen to it. And pardon me if I speak too fast. You see this issue in the National Assembly between Senator Natasha and Senator Akpabio. I don't tell when I say you must look at the bigger picture. That problem is a symptom of a bigger problem. Nigeria, we are in serious trouble. So for those of you when they talk, say Senator Natasha was with Senator for where? Senator Natasha will be okay. She's an elite. She even fought to win her election to come to that Senate. The problem when Natasha they talk so, it concern me and you average Nigerian pass Senator Natasha, but you do not know. A situation where National Assembly were supposed to they carry out oversight, checks and balance over other arms of government have been completely hijacked when there is no meaningful opposition. The senator from Abuja, Senator Ireti, she said that the Senate is not opposition friendly. You know the meaning of that? That is why Nigeria can never move forward. Normally, we they hear now say Nigeria, see the people they post picture, we stand with Senator Natasha. No, Nigeria, we must leave social media talk about problem and put up a physical presence to exercise our fundamental democratic rights to peaceful assembly in that National Assembly, to demand for better governance and for the right thing to be done. Senate said they don't go on break, say they go resume on Monday, or Tuesday. On a normal day, to say Nigerians, we love ourselves. As they resume for that place, Akpabio and other senators supposed to meet all of us at the gates of the National Assembly. Yes, because that National Assembly is not Akpabio's house. It's not any senator's house. It is the people's parliament where we send leaders for our own good. And we must be able to hold them accountable without fear. Akpabio is not God now. No, he's not. Senator Akpabio is like other senators that were voted in. They only choose him to be their Senate president. So for those of you where they talk, say Senator Natasha is rude, there is procedure, there is standing order, listen to me very attentively. On that particular day, when Senator Natasha, they shout order 10, order 10, order 11, which is her own order as her privilege as a senator. The Senate President Akpabio, when they talk, his mic was on. Go and watch the video. If they tell them already, say, prepare her for suspension. Let the sergeant at arms take her out. So even before they send her to go committee on ethics, the Senate President don't already put her for suspension. So less than 24 hours later, the committee only came back to talk what the Senate President has already said. So the Senate President is the constituted authority. And that is the kind of injustice where you support. Because you are from a party or you are from a state, you should be ashamed of yourself for your ignorance. According to other options where they the list where they bring out from the committee, her security should be taken from her. The allowances to her aid should be stopped. Former Senate President Ahmed Lawan, he get up, he talk, say her security should not be withdrawn from her. The Senate President Akpabio say if somebody stopped to be a senator, the security should also be taken. So a suspended senator is no longer a senator for this Nigeria, and that is the injustice you are supporting. That injustice is big enough to go around. It go touch you. Now say you no. And then, if you want to talk about you, those of the way they talk, in the National Assembly, she was rude. She has 6 children. No worry. Now, ourselves with the setup. Let me remind you of when Senate don't get orders for themselves. 2020, when the court been sentenced one senator way be former governor to prison for 12 years for stealing money from his own state. According to them, the 6 months where he say he do for prison before he goes to Supreme Court, where overturn the ruling. Did they withdraw the allowances of the senator? Was his seat declared vacant? What was the standing order to take care of that one? Oh, so Senate standing order don't know how to take care of the criminals amongst them. It only knows how to victimize opposition and women who they think that are defenseless. You should be ashamed of yourself and disappointed in yourself for your ignorance and supporting injustice. 2018, a senator from Delta Central, he made comment for National Assembly, they suspend him, he goes Supreme Court overturn him, they suspend him for 90 days. Supreme Court said the suspension is illegal. When he go back, according to the senators and police will later carry him, elite thugs enter National Assembly, go hijack mace, the symbol of authority. Now the next day they go pick him for Abuja City Gate. What was the punishment? Well, if you don't know the punishment, by 2019, they vote him in as deputy Senate president. That is standing order people. We get standing or be sleeping order. Every year for 2 years now, when President Tinubu go National Assembly to submit budget, Senate chairman, who is Akpabio, they go lead other lawmakers to they sing on their mandate they stand. Is the Senate, is the National Assembly, the APC secretariat, are all Nigerians in the same party. So which the Akpabio go suspend himself? My dear Nigerians, if you do not get up and go for us to come together and fight, my own concern is, as we talk about Natasha, we must be talking about electoral reform to overhaul and sanitize the criminal INEC, because if not for the criminal INEC and corrupt judiciary, most of the lawmakers, the senators where they Abuja, they will not be there in the first place. So now this Lagos idea, the day where we're ready to mobilize, say we want to go and demand electoral reform and for the right thing to be done, the transport will go carry me go ready to borrow them, because we must overhaul that entire system. So my dear people, as we talk, so me, as I did so, no be the one way they go come, they tell say, hey, be careful, Peter. My name is Peter. Peter for Nigeria. Peter the Rock. Nobody fits kill me. The almighty hand of God is upon me. To ask for good governance is not a crime. This Nigeria, I live here, I know die here. I'm not better than people where they prison, people where don't die. I'm not better than anybody. I have a God-given mandate to stand up for the truth and what I believe is right. And we must do that. That mandate, God willing, it must be established. The protest will be led by known faces, not be unknown faces where police carry them, nothing go do. Until we get that courage to come out in our number and go and demand for what is right. Let me tell you, the pain is only getting started. The problem just the begin. The situation will get worse and worse, and there is no end in sight. So we are our only help. No rescue, they come from anywhere. Let us rescue ourselves from the hands of our oppressors. God bless you and God bless Nigeria.